Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my live broadcast right now. I just want to talk about something about Zambian people and celebrities. Zambian people on celebrities. That's what I want to talk about this evening. It's very sad. Hey Lavison, Mwanza, how are you doing? It's very sad that I saw a post about the late Dave Zambia. And the post made me feel bad. And the reason it made me feel bad is because some people that went to the funeral house, they did photos of the funeral house and then they brought it on the media and talked about how Dave's family lived or lives, and how he doesn't keep the mother, or he didn't keep the mother very well or in a good environment and all that. I felt very bad, and one point that made me feel angry is when the writer said Dave was keeping the parents as if they are chickens. That's actually an insult. All right. Now let me talk about Zambians in particular and how they perceive the celebrities, the people that they call celebrities. Lucy, good evening. Nadina, hey, good evening. Thank you so much. Yeah. So in Zambia, this is the way it is. They'll see you on TV, okay? Maybe a good video, or maybe they will hear a song, very nice song. They will hear it on radio, play, watch your music on TV, and how they'll picture you. How they'll picture you is that you are making a lot of money, or maybe the money is just falling from heaven because they have seen you on TV, or they have heard your song making rounds around the country. And so they will think you are making a lot of money and you are very rich. When in the actual sense, the same Zambian people that were laughing at Dave because he died as a celebrity, he died as a star, and where they went, where the funeral house was not looking the way they expected it to look, because of the song that they heard him sing, because of the videos that they saw on TV. They expected, to find this beautiful house and everything, forgetting that these same Zambians, some of them actually, not all of them, they are the ones that don't go to the events when these artists organize events, so that they can go and pay by the door and then give the money to the artists. I can assure you that the Zambian artists, to both gospel and secular, they need more of your money than just the love on Facebook, the likes, the reactions, and shouting you're the #1 fans on social media. That's not what we need. That's not what other artists need. What they need is your genuine love. The genuine love is not going to come from your reaction on Facebook, on their social media platforms. No. It's also going to come from your substance. If you are going to buy in the talents of the Zambian artists, they are going to make it like any other artists that are outside there, that are in Nigeria and South Africa. Zambians are fond of commenting, actually sometimes not even commenting or sharing. When an artist produces a music, produces a video, okay, they can't react, they can't comment. But when something negative happens, like what happened to Dave, he's dead and today was put to rest. Mwenzonena kunyumba kwe makolo wankala, no swankala bwino mankolo bake and everything, he was a star and so forth. If Zambians can learn to support their artists, the artists in Zambia, they can live good, because in music there is money. But if you're not going to support your artists that you shout that you are the #1 fan by using your money, by going to their concerts, by not buying, by buying the CDs, the music that they produce, even just buying online. If you're not going to buy, then expect what you saw at Dave's parents' home. You understand? If you're going to love our music or any other artist's music that is based in Zambia, if you're going to love their music and get that 100 kwacha, get that 50 kwacha, buy online with that only 10 kwacha, you are going to make the artists' lives better. In Zambia, we put in too much as artists, but what we get from the people that listens to our music is less. You prefer commenting on Facebook that you love our music, you are #1 fan, you support, but when the album comes, when the music comes, you prefer downloading it for free, you prefer going to those that gives music for free, computers. Then you expect a Zambian artist to live large, to have a lavishing life, to dress well, to eat well, to look good, when you're not buying into the talents of the Zambian artist. That is not going to be possible. That is not going to be possible. If you're #1 fan, you don't even have a CD, then you're not a #1 fan. You're a #1 fan, the only music that you have on your phone, you downloaded it for free and the artist did not benefit, then you're not a #1 fan. The companies in Zambia, the big companies in Zambia, the Airtels, the Tradekins, the Zamtel, the MTNs, and just any other private companies, if they are not going to give good deals to the artists, if they're not going to give them good deals, as in the artists, if they are not going to endorse us, we are not going to have a lot of money that you people are going to look at how the way we live. When you see our music on TV, when you see our music playing on, when you hear our music playing on radio, you people, what you think is we're making a lot of money. One, the money is falling from heaven. Two, that's not the way it operates. That's not the way it works. We can have a very big song playing around the country, but the money is not coming in. Why? Because the shows, when we make the shows, you don't come. The shows when the artists make, you don't go. The only thing that you are good at is criticizing them and also commenting that you are #1 fan. The next thing that you look forward to is for them to speak broken English so that you can cut it in seconds and put it on social media to say, oh, anakamba chizungu chopwanika, anakamba chizungu chopwanika, and they become a laughing stock. But when it comes to supporting them financially, buying into their talents, you don't do that. You don't do that. At the end of the day, Muntu Afa, you start laughing. He was a star, but look at the way he was living. He was a star. Did you buy his music using your money, or you downloaded the music for free? Did you support him in any way with the talent that he or she brought out to you to listen to dance to? What are you doing as an individual who says you are a fan of a certain artist to support that artist? This is one of the reasons you are seeing Bena JKs, Bena Kings, Bena Yomaps who came up now. They are going to sing for PF. They are singing for political parties. What are they doing? They know this is what we do for a living, and we have to keep our family, we have to pay our bills, we have to look good, we have to eat, we have to keep our lives moving. They are going to politicians because politicians are paying them. And at the end of the day, you start calling them cadres, you start calling them Bamwankole, you start calling them Bamushani Nabwali, when in the actual sense, what they are doing is business, and they want to keep up their lives moving by paying bills. Because if you're going to call me a Mwankole, you're going to call the other artists Mwankole is because they went to sing at a certain political party, then what you are doing is very wrong, and your words are not helping the artists. They tried by producing music. You went uko kuma computer to get it at 1 kwacha, or you went to download it on a website for free. Even when they put up music on a website that is selling for a certain amount of money, you don't buy. Because those websites, they send us every month to say, this is the report for your album. Ulesango that kulifyama 0. And at the end of the day, you expect the artists to live good, wear nice clothes, drive nice cars, live in good houses, when you are not supporting by buying into their talents. That's not possible. That's not possible. They would put up a concert today. Few people will go. Few people will go. And at the end of the day again, you'll be sharing the videos of Onani, concert in a flopper, Onani, show in a flopper, but you didn't go yourself. It's very hurtful that when an artist dies, that's when you start saying you loved them, you loved their music. You start putting their profile pictures. You start putting up the music that they sang, that you loved them, when in the actual sense you never supported them when they were alive. You never went to their show when they were alive. You never bought their CD when they were alive. You only start to show care when they die. What kind of a people are you? Are you going to wait for somebody to die, and instead of going to mourn them and show respect that they are dead, instead of showing respect to them, you want to go and see where they lived? When you go for at the funeral house, you want to go and see how they lived. You want to see where they were sleeping when they die, when you never did anything to buy their musical support or buy into their talent. What are you doing as a Zambian? As that person who says, I'm your #1 fan, what are you doing to that artist for you to see them produce more music, for you to see them live a good life, for you to see them have a good car, a nice car, drive a nice car, for you to see them build a good house? What are you doing about that? What are you doing about that? Zambians, let's change. Let's change. If you love a particular artist, don't wait for them to die. Don't behave like wizards. Don't behave like witches. Support them when they are alive. When you put up those profile pictures on your DPs, on your timelines, the artists that you say are your #1 fans for them, they will not see them. When you say you loved them, they will not see them. It's very unfortunate that you are only going to say, or you only say that you love a certain or a particular artist when they die, when they can't even see that you loved them by supporting their music, buying into their talents. How would you go to a funeral house and then you bring photos, capture photos, and start saying, she was a star, he was a star, but look at where they lived? If a song is making noise in Zambia, or you see a video in Zambia, it doesn't mean that that artist is making a lot of money. No. That's not what it means. A song can be big in Zambia, but there is no name. And those are a lot of celebrities that we have in Zambia. The song is big, but there is no money in their bank accounts. There is no money in their accounts. Why? Because Zambians don't support the artists that are in Zambia. They prefer supporting the artists that comes from other countries, international artists. That's what happens. A Zambian artist will make a concert today. The fellow Zambians will not come. But if an international artist comes all the way from any other country, Zambians will flock to that show. And that artist will get the money and go with it to their country. And you expect a Zambian artist to live good life when you are not attending their shows. To the show organizers, they pay a lot of money to foreign artists and they give little to the Zambian artists. I would give you examples. In the past shows, in the gospel circles, we had Snatch. Everybody knows Snatch. She came all the way from America. She had 2 shows in Zambia. And each show, she was getting 400,000 kwacha. 400,000 kwacha. I was one of the artists that performed there. Thank God I shared the stage with Snatch. 400,000 kwacha per show, which was 800 kwacha for 2 shows. Apart from that much, accommodation was separately paid. Transport was separately paid, not alone with the band. All right? But look at the humiliation the Zambian artists, the names of Ephraim, the names of Abel Chungu, they were getting peanuts. At the end of the day, they even boycotted to go for the second show because part of the money were not even paid well. These are the things that we saw on social media. Abel Chungu complained, talked about it. Ephraim talked about it. Because Zambian artists are not respected. The so-called celebrities you call celebrities, they are a laughing stock. You mock us, you talk about us, you laugh at us. Just like you have laughed about Dave Zambia, Dave Piru, who you are putting to rest today. Look at the way he lived. Look at the house. He was a superstar. This and that. When in the actual sense, you don't support us by buying into our talents. So why can't you change your mindset? Instead of laughing at us, instead of laughing at artists, buy into what we give you. We go in the studio to pay. We don't do it for free. We don't do it for free. We go there to pay a lot of money. A song is costing about 1,500, 200, 3,000. Then you compile an album that is having about 10 songs and you come out here and say, oh look, I'm selling my album at 50 kwacha. I'm selling my album at 100 kwacha. A Zambian will not buy. They would prefer go to the computers and get the songs at 1 kwacha, 1 kwacha. The money that is not even going to the artist, but you want the artist to live large. You would prefer to go and download the music on the website that is not even going to pay the artist for free, and you expect an artist to live large. That is not fair. That is not fair, Zambians. That is not fair. That is not fair. You laughed at Dave's parents' house because you heard the songs were big, but there was no money. There was no money. There was no money, but the songs were big. These are celebrities that you have in Zambia. You can hear our music. You don't buy it. That's the reason we don't have money. That's the reason we don't have money. That's the reason we don't have money. Because you don't buy our music. The next thing, as you are watching me right now, the next thing is I'll speak broken English and nobody can even share this whole thing. The only thing that you're going to do is you're going to get where I'm going to speak broken English and put it all over social media. Oh, he spoke broken English. Hey, he did this. He made a mistake here. That's the only thing that you can pick from here. And you're not gonna pick the points that I'm bringing out. The government should invest in the arts industry. Be it comedy, be it music, be it acting, so that celebrities of Zambia who are doing music, acting, they are not going to be laughed at the end of the day. I said it earlier. Artists are trying so hard to work hard in the studio where we go and pay. But the efforts that we put in our music, in our crafts, in our creativity, is not what we receive from the people that listens to our music. The Zambians don't support our music. They don't support the acting industry. They don't support the comedy industry. They support people that comes from outside. And those people, when they come in Zambia, they get the monies and go back to their countries to live large with the money that the Zambians paid them. They come from other countries. They make a show in Zambia, and the organizers in Zambia, they pay them a lot of money and pay peanuts to the Zambian artists. That's what is happening in Zambia. That's why the artists in Zambia, they don't have money. They are celebrities. Music is making noise on radio stations, on TVs, but they don't have money. Why? Because the organizers in Zambia, they don't care about how a Zambian artist will live. They pay them peanuts. You talk about Zambian artists, they go to clubs and perform miming songs, playback songs. Do you know why they perform playback songs? It's because the money that they give them is little. The money is little. Life is expensive. You need to pay the band. You need to pay the band. But playback is cheap because you're not going to pay nobody. You just put a song, start miming. In fact, even not singing. You're just jumping. Because it's cheap and they give you little money. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. They expect a Zambian to perform live music at a certain show when they were paid peanuts. That's not the way it's supposed to be. A band is expensive. Live music is expensive. You need to pay the people that will play. You need to pay the people that will back you. And when you charge them the amount for live performance, they think you are very expensive. You are very expensive, and they will not want you to go to that show. And at the end of the day, the Zambian artists, they even fail to charge for a certain show because they are afraid to say, if I say, this show you're calling me, I need the 30,000, I need the 20,000, they are going to say they would prefer bring an artist that is coming from outside, the so-called international artist. Zambians will see you as an artist. Bring a nice video, a nice music, and the only thing that they'll do is react and say, I'm your number one fan. A number one fan that can't even buy a CD of your music. A number one fan that will prefer go on internet to download your music for free and not go on a website that is selling your music and buy. A song that is costing only 10 kwacha, you just go on a website. If you love one song in a particular album, go on a website that is selling. Buy it for 10 kwacha. Using your bank account, you not lose anything. And that 10 kwacha, it will go to an artist. It will go to an artist. We are seeing big artists that you celebrate today. They've chosen to go and sing for political parties like PF, UPND. Why have they gone there? Because they want survival. It is survival that they are looking for. It is survival. Not that they love to go and stand on that platforms. No, on those platforms, no. It is because PF is paying them. PF is paying them good money. That's the reason they are going there. They want to pay their bills. They want to keep their families. They want to build houses. They want to drive good cars. Some celebrities today, they have gone into Kaluba, into Congolese. Why are they going into Congolese? Because they want to keep up appearances. Because they want to live the way a Zambian person pictures them in their head. Vadia munkongole, vadia munkongole, vadi kongola. Vadia mukongola ma boutiques, vala filono kulipira, vala butuka vala shimyana amafoni because umuina Zambia afwaya okuba mona bale ikala bwino but tashita inimbo shabo, afwaya okusende inimbo for free, afwaya inimbo pa WhatsApp, tarefo kushita CD. Afwayo olwimbo nga lwafuma no olwimbo oluna lulitema because alikwata namba yobe alefo okumutumina pa WhatsApp nga wakano okumutumina pa WhatsApp alekano okukusosho mwina Zambia efwaba tafwayo okushita alitemwe efya free. We sacrifice, and it's because we understand that if you can't sacrifice for what you love, you can't go anywhere. And it's because we can't manage to be explaining to all of you the whole lot of Zambia that, oh, I spent 30,000 on my album and I'm selling it at 100 kwacha. I spent this how much on my album. A song costs this much. That's the reason I'm selling this. No, we can't manage to do that. We can't manage. But all in all, music is expensive. And again, at the same time, music has got money. If the people are supporting and buying into your music, it has got money and it can pay somebody very well, handsomely, and make their lives better. But when you have good music and people are not buying, they want to download for free, it is why you're going to be finding what you found at the funeral house where Dave's funeral was. And you come on social media to laugh at, look at the way he lived. He was a superstar. Look at the way she lived. She was a superstar. But you never bothered to buy the music of that superstar. You say, I'm your number one fan. I love your music. I'm your number. Buy into the talents of the Zambian artists if you want to see them live good, if you want to see them look good, if you want to see them eat good, if you want to see them drive good cars. Don't just support us mukutota, don't just support us mukulumba, mukulisho tupundu. Don't do that. That's not the way you support. Don't show us love when we die. Show us love when we are alive. Show others love, the ones that you support, the ones that you love their music. The love that you love their comedy. Support them when they are alive, not when they are dead. Don't come on social media and post their photos. Don't come on social media and say how much you love them when they are dead. No. Show the love when they are still alive, when they can appreciate it. Okay? I loved a post that I saw. Dave, the late, the one you are putting to rest today, he posted a post about Slap D. He appreciated how Slap D is able to see the post. In his post, he said Slap D, he lived in Slap D's house. He ate Slap D's food. Slap D got his first passport. He made him feature in Pato Ranking's song, in Slap D's featuring Pato Ranking and Dave. He took him for the first time to South Africa. He flew with Slap D to South Africa and did the video that featured Pato Ranking and Dave. He appreciated Slap D, Dave the late. While Slap D is able to see that he's been appreciated. That was good. That was good. That shows you that David Piri knew that you have to appreciate somebody while they are alive and not when they are dead. You have to show them that you love them when they are alive and not when they are dead. So I applaud Dave Zambia for doing that, because Slap D was able to see that post. It was made in July. He was able to see it. That's what you're supposed to do as Zambians. You love a particular song of an artist. Don't go and download for free to a papata. If you go and download it on YouTube, we are not benefiting. That is for free. We are not benefiting anything. If you love a particular song and the person tells you there is an album out there, go and buy an album. An album is only costing 100 kwacha. Some albums are costing 50 kwacha. Buy the album. The money will go to the artist. The artist will know what to do with the money, and at the end of the day, they can buy a car that you expect they can buy. They can live in a good house. They can buy a plot if you are buying their music. But if you are downloading for free, they will never buy a car. They will never drive. They will never build a house. They will never live in a good house. They will never look good. They will always borrow clothes in their videos. So they will look good in the video, but when you meet them in person, they will look miserable because they borrowed them the clothes. There is Vic Malo Jerabo here. Vic Malo Jerabo has got a boutique. She's one of the people that hires clothes to artists. She gives the artists, when they are done with the video, they take it back to Vic Malo's boutique. Now listen to me. If they take the clothes, do you think they are going to look good when you see them in person? No. So they will appear good in the video because they want to sell their image. But when you meet them in person, they look miserable because they don't have the money to buy the clothes that they wore in the video. But because of you seeing the video looking good, you think they have got money. No. I did a video recently. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called Dalabanaine. I paid my producer for the video, and then he told me, no, we have to have a Range Rover in a car, in the video. I don't even have a Range Rover. I had to go and pay for it. So some people that can see that video, they would think that's my Range Rover. Or some places where I did the video from, when you see them, you think, maybe it's one of my places or something. But no. I paid, I had the Range Rover, but it's in the video. It's not mine. It's not mine. Some things that you see in the video, some clothes, these artists, they hire in the boutiques and take back after the video. That's the reason they don't appear the way you expect them to appear when you see them in person. Nga bashima before tabalabwekesha mwifi yakufuala bala namukopera wa mama photos. Nga bakopa ama photos ba post up on Facebook, they are looking good. But when you see them in person, they are not looking the way they appear on Facebook or the way they appear in the videos. Why? Because some Zambians and most Zambians are not supporting the talents of the artists. Instead, they just expect us to speak broken English so that you can laugh at us. You want to see us looking miserable so that you can capture us and say, moneni abembeni mbofiraba moneka pa TV, moneni in person how they look. Tefyo chfuire chaba mwema Zambians. Tefyo chfuire chaba. That's not the way it's supposed to be. If you say you support somebody, you love their music, listen to me, Zambians. Let's not laugh at Dave's parents the way they live. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Buy into our talents if you want to make our lives better. If you want to see us make our families better. It's not that we can't support our families. No, we can support our families. But when you see a video looking good, it's not that we're making money. If you see us release an album, buy an album. If you see us advertise that we've got a concert, come to our concerts. When you pay us those monies, simply means we are going to do something better from those concerts, from the monies that you are going to pay us. We are going to do that. We sacrifice a lot of monies in our studio works, in our creativity, but what we get is not what we expect. It's not what we expect. And then we don't give up because we love what we do. We can't stop doing it. It's part of us. It's in us. We can't stop. We can't stop. Instead of mourning Dave, that's one thing that is hurting me. Because I'm an artist, you consider me as a celebrity. Anytime, I might be the one who will die. And you come and look at where I was staying, what I was putting on, and at the end of the day you will laugh. Oh, monene poale ikala. Monene ama videos efo yale moneka. Monene efo yale chita. That's not the way it's supposed to be, my fellow Zambians. Support the Zambians that you love. Buy into their talents and they will live good lives. They will build houses. They will buy cars that you expect them to buy. Stop supporting the people that are coming from outside. Stop supporting them if you want to see the Zambian artists live good. If you want to see the Zambian artists drive good cars. Support them. Support them. If you can't buy, or share video, apostaka video, watchitako che share. Maybe when you share on your timeline, somebody is going to buy. The music that you see us producing, one song is 3,000. Others are charging 2,000 one song. An album is consisting 12 songs, 10 songs, 8 songs. Somebody tells you, I'm going to sell you at 100 kwacha at $9. Apart from the recording, there is an aspect of designing of the cover. Somebody designs a cover. So that's a way. You find that a total somebody has spent about 30,000 plus. You're going to pay the people that will play live guitars, live keyboards, live this and that. if you're watching me right now and you saw what people posted about Dave Zambia, where he was, where the parents was living and whatever they said, that was uncalled for. That was so wrong. If you don't want to see other artists living or seeing where they live the way it was perceived on Dave, you learned something, that big songs or good videos, they don't make money for the artists. You learned it from that funeral house. From now onwards, support our creativity, support other people's creativity that you see they are doing good. Support them by buying into their talents. Some songs on websites are selling at 10 kwacha. You can't fail to buy or spend the 10 kwacha. You spend a lot of money on data. You spend a lot of money on your wigs. You spend a lot of money on your phones and any other things. Be able to buy in the talents of Zambian artists. If you pay them, these promoters, events promoters, if they pay Zambian artists a lot of money, Zambian artists can't be standing on politicians' platforms. They can be refusing to go and sing for PF. They can be refusing to go and dance for PF. They can be refusing to go and dance for UPND, NDC, any other political party. They can refuse if Zambians were supportive. But what do Zambians do? If they see kings stand on PF, he's a kada, Mwankole, Mushani Nabwadi. If they see JK, Nikada, Mushani Nabwadi. If they see Dandy Crazy, Nikada, Mushani Nabwadi. And Yomaps has joined. He's doing a song, campaign ya PF. He'll be Mushani Nabwadi. He'll be Mwankole. But you don't attend their shows. You don't buy their music. How are they going to survive? How will they pay bills? How will they drive? How will they live good? Build houses, buy houses. Mazambian awards, you people that organize awards, you only award an artist when they die. When they are alive, you don't award them. How do you expect them to live large? We are not awarding them. Nayama awards murifye 3,000, murifye 5,000. Olo mwalanda tawina award nafwa. PJ was one of the artists that died. He was not awarded. He was only awarded when he died. When he was alive, he was not awarded. Why recognize somebody's talent when they die? When you award them, they're not even going to appreciate it. And you take a 3,000 to their family. You take a 5,000 to their family. So that what? So that what in that 5,000? Why can't you award an artist when they are still alive? Why can't you appreciate them when they are still alive? Nga follow nomba mwabika pa TV, tribute, ama videos mwamulisha, mwabula show mwabika pa radio mwalisha afyeni mbosha kwe. When the person is dead, when the person was alive, you never did it. Why do that? When you want them to live large, why do that? Why can't you award them and support them when they are alive? Why can't you support us when we are still alive and not when we are dead? Why can't you do that? Why are you failing to support? Listen, the mentality of a Zambian is they don't want to see somebody prosper. They don't want to see somebody doing good. The moment you announce you're doing something good in Zambia, something good is happening to you, you lose friends. They'll stop talking to you. Why? Because they want only good things happening to them and not to others. They will not support you. They will stop talking to you. When you advertise business, they will not buy. When you advertise whatever you're selling, they will not buy. They will stop talking to you. That's what a Zambian does. The spirit of pull him down, pull her down. Very, very wrong. When they'll see you start selling tomato, the next thing tomorrow, they'll buy tomato and put next to you. They'll start selling. That's the spirit of a Zambian. They don't want to buy from you, no. They don't want to support you, no. When you just post, oh, I'm selling clothes, I'm selling what? The reactions, they'll be very few. The comments will be very few. But when you make a mistake, the way they'll comment and call their fellow mulomolists, aba mulomo kuita no mbapa post yobe. Na rufianya seni mumone. That's how Zambians are. That's it. I'll give an example even on myself. Recently, I was doing a video. When I was doing a video, there was some acting where I used a lady on the actions. So on those clips, she acted as if she was pregnant and I was the husband. So I took photos where I was kissing her pregnancy because I was the husband in the video. And so what I did was, I just posted those photos without a caption, only put emojis running. The reactions that photo or post had, and the comments, even names that I've never seen. That is when I learned to say that Zambians only waits for you when you go down, for your downfall. For your downfall. Then they can share your post. Then they can talk about you. Not when you are doing good. When you are doing good, you are nothing to them. Until you make a mistake. Then you will see that they see what you post, but they don't react. They see what you post, but they don't comment. When you make a mistake, that's when you know. But when you're doing something that is positive and something that is good, you'll never see them comment. You'll never see them comment. When the video where I was kissing the pregnancy came out, it's on my YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Petershakes Kaira. Petershakes Kaira. The video is Alawanine. The views have not even reached 3,000 up to now, but it was released last month. The views have not reached that much. Why? Because they saw that, oh, I kissed that pregnancy because of the video. It was just acting and it was not real. Whatever happened at Dave's funeral was not right, especially the person who talked about the house where the parents live. That was very wrong. That was very wrong, and I was hurt. And the reason I was hurt, it's because I'm an artist as well. I'm one of the people that the family that supports my music that are out there, my Facebook family and other people out there, they consider me as a celebrity. I was very touched, and I thought to myself, if I died today and they came to see where I live, is this what they are going to do as well? They are going to take photos of where I live and say, monene fuale mone kama videos. Monenini mbwesho ale imba. No kwale ikala. Is this what they are going to do? I felt very bad. I put myself in Dave's shoes, despite him dead and I'm alive. I felt very, very bad. He did good music. He did good videos. But that didn't mean that he made money. No. That's not the reason for those videos and the music. Zambians, did you attend his shows? Zambians, did you buy his music or you downloaded for free on YouTube or any other websites? At his parents' house or the way he lived? Did you buy his music or you only shouted, Dave, I'm your #1 fan. Dave, I love your music. Dave, Zambia, we love what you're doing. Just words. Did you buy into the talent? Did you support by using your substance, which is money? How did you support his music for you to come and laugh at where the parents lives and saying they live like chickens when Dave was a superstar? If you are going to support Zambian artists, they are not going to sing for PF. If you are going to support them, they are not going to dance for UPND. They are not going to sing for NDC. They are not going to sing for any political party. Only if you support them. But if you don't support them, they will run to political parties. Why? Because political parties are paying them. They need to take care of their families. They need to pay bills. They need to build houses and live the way you expect them to live. Some other artists are laughing at those that are singing for PF or UPND. Why? Because they don't have the opportunity. If they had the opportunity to stand on those platforms, they will go for those opportunities. They will go on that platform and sing. It's because maybe they don't have a happening song that the PF can call them, that the UPN can call them. That's the reason they are mocking those artists that are standing on those political platforms. If they were given an opportunity to say, come and stand on this platform, we're going to give you $20, we're going to give you $10, we're going to give you 50 million, 100 million, 100,000, 500,000, they can go and stand on that platform and forsake these people that laughs and mock us on social media and mock others on social media. They just laugh at us, they just mock the artist, laugh at the artist, but they can't even buy their music. They can't do that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, and I'm not going to hide. If I had a chance today, I know that the people that supports my music, few people that supports my music, should be family and those that are close. If I was given a chance today by any political party to go and stand on their platform and they pay me, I would go for it. It's because I don't have that opportunity. If I was given that opportunity to go and stand on any political party's platform and they are paying me, I would gladly go, because the people that can laugh at me today will not pay my bills. The people that will mock me today, they will not pay my bills. I don't want what happened to Dave to happen to me. You come and capture where I live and see, look at the way he used to live. Tenzonvera manimbo enzooneka bwino pa Facebook. I don't want that. I can go and stand on the platform of any political party if I was given a platform. I'm repeating this so that maybe whoever would go and catch just this part and put it on social media and say, Enzo Kambati, bakampasa ba UPND, ba PF, ba NDC to stand on the platform, you can go and sing. Yes, I would go and sing because I know they'll give me money. You, the one who's watching and only looking for a vote, you'll not give me money. You'll not give me money. You're only going to look for a vote so that you can put it on social media so that people can laugh about it and talk about it. You're not going to pay my bills. You're not going to feed me. You're not going to build a house for me. You're not going to give me money to buy a car. If a political party calls me today, I would go. Trust me on that one. It's because I don't have an opportunity. And it's because others don't have the opportunity, the artists. That's the reason they laugh at JK, Dandy Crazy, Kings, and others that are singing on those political platforms. It's because they don't have the opportunity. If they had that opportunity, they can go and stand there and get the money. Because the political parties, they pay a lot of money. Despite when they get into power, they stop supporting the artists. Until the campaign comes, they use them. So when the campaign comes, it's the time for the artists to chew with the political parties. Charge them in PH so that in Gabakupela, you are putting your career at stake as an artist. Go and get the money and eat it. Make your lives better. Don't just get the money and shanina in the beers. At the end of the day, you become a laughing stock. Go and get the money. Invest it. Me, I'm an artist. I'm a gospel artist. But I'm proud of myself. I don't only sing. I'm business-minded. You see me selling shoes. You see me selling clothes. My other creativity or my other talent, my other gift, I can make people laugh. So I work as an MC on weddings. So you also find me that most of the weekends, if I'm not singing, I'll be MCing weddings. And I've MC'd a lot of weddings in the past few years. Okay? So I don't only eat through music. I also eat through my business. So right now, I came in today on a Wednesday from Luangwa. I went to buy fish. So I'm selling fish. If you're watching me right now, I'm sure this could be an opportunity. If you're watching me right now, I'm selling fish from Luangwa. So if you want me to buy a car, live a good life, I don't only sing, I'm business minded. 100 kwacha. 100 kwacha limbiri eva litatu, limbiri li 4, limbiri li 5. Shiteni kwa esabi, nke kaleko bwino, so that one day, muka mbone ndensha, mule mfana bwino atoto walishita kwa esabi liyakwe. I'm business minded. Nsole shafye panani kane, pa kuimba iyo. No. I sell clothes. I sell shoes for both men n'abaana kashi. I sell handbags. Apandetele esabi. Shiteni kwenye esabi. So that muikaseka one day nga nafwa. Efe mwachira seka Dave. That's the way you're supposed to do it. And my fellow artist that is there, my fellow artist, if there is an artist that is listening to me right now, if you are out there and you are listening to me, listen to me very, very carefully. If you find an opportunity where your music is loved and very few people buy your music, the little money that you can gather from your music, don't eat all of it. Find a business that you can do and invest that money into that business. So that you will not be a laughing stock. Okay, so Reverend Kaban is saying he has discussed about buying my fish. Mwene, how much dry fish please I need? Mwene, inbox me. So those that wants my fish, inbox me, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. So mwene, you want to buy my fish, Kanya, Kutasha, you want to buy. Those that wants to buy my fish, just inbox me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. God bless you. Vic Malo, you're saying, inbox me, I want fish. Boy, I'm going to inbox you. I'm going to inbox you the moment I'm done with this live so that I can see. Because tomorrow, I'll be doing deliveries. I'll be doing deliveries. So, inbox me. Those that wants to support my fish business, inbox me so that tomorrow you're not going to laugh at me that I lived a miserable life despite being a celebrity. Support. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't just laugh at us. Buy into our talents. If we've got a business, buy into our business. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you love our music, buy our music. Don't go and download it for free. Don't go and download it for free. If you've never bought Dave's music, if you've never attended his show, you are in no position to laugh at the parents' house or how he lived. If you laughed at his house or the parents' house, then you are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. You are wicked. You are a wicked woman. You are a wicked man if you laughed at the house where the funeral for Dave was. If you just didn't buy his music, whether online or a hard copy of his album, then you are a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. And the guy was only 25 years old. You expected him to be, I don't know, whichever picture you were picturing in your head. My fellow artists, listen to me. Don't live the way people expect you. That's the reason mwendo Nkongole, and you start running away, switching off your phones because munakongola bantu bafuna drama zao. Live in your means. Live in your means and live to a place where you can manage to rent if you don't have a house. osakonkereza abantu bapa Facebook. They don't love us, they don't care about us, they don't. They are just friends bapa Facebook. When you go somewhere you fail to pay in a restaurant, they'll be the ones to laugh at you and mock you. The same people on Facebook, these people, some of them are just monitoring spirits. They are not our friends. They don't love us, they don't care about us. They are just waiting for us to make a mistake so that they can laugh at us. Live in your means. Live the way you can manage. Don't live the way these Facebook people picture you. Don't. And live a private life the way you can manage. If you can manage to live huge, go ahead, live huge. If you can't manage, live the way you can manage. The same people here that you want to impress, they'll be the ones that will mock you, laugh at you, and share the videos of the mistake that you are going to make. The way they shared the photos of the house Yama parents what they live. At they live like chickens. Like, really? Jesus. The other problem is this. Zambian artists, they fear to speak the way I'm speaking. They fear to speak the way I'm speaking. In the fear of Bazareka Kushita support music, they don't even support. So if they just talk, because they don't support, just talk. Kamba chabe, don't be afraid. Just talk. Just talk. If I come to the gospel artists, many gospel artists, they don't have permanent churches where they go to. Why don't they have churches where they go to? It is because the resident churches where they are, siwa magula ma CDs yao, siwa magula music. That's why you find Zambian artists, they move from one church to another. That is in the gospel circles now. They move from one church to another. Why? Because if they go to another church, they go and buy the music. But in their local churches, they don't support their music. That's why they don't have their permanent churches. They don't have spiritual fathers. They don't have spiritual mothers. Why? Because the churches where they have to be, they don't support their music. They don't buy their CDs at all. That's why Zambian gospel artists, they don't have a permanent church. Very few have got permanent churches. We do it for God, yes, but music is also ministry, and it's also business. We don't go in the studio to go and speak tongues. We use money, substance to pay for the music. So ngatkuli my men of God, my men of God, if you're listening to me, you've got churches. Me, I'm proud. I come from More Than Conquerors Family Church, MTC family, under Prophet T.L. Kelvin. I have a permanent church and I'm happy where I am. I don't complain. My pastors, my prophets, my bishops, my reverends, apostles, if you're listening to me right now, if you invite an artist, pay them money. Pay them money. Don't invite them for free. Atiza kupasa transport to and fro. To and from transport, tero chiveshan. Ale alipile band. Ale alipile nganda. Ale alipile ama bills. Bamo batulisha mofiat, God bless you. God bless you, yale alipile ama bills. Va reverend, va bishop, va pastor, va apostle, va prophet. When you invite a gospel artist, pay them. Not Yama transport fee. Pay them. We also pay to the studio. Pay us. The gospel was freely given, but the mode of transmitting the gospel to another place is expensive. It needs money. If somebody can buy a studio, call me to go and record for free. Then another one calls me, come to my company, print CDs for free. ninga print the number pasa abantu free. But if I'm paying for everything, the Bible says God will bless the works of your hands. If everyone was singing out there, that's the reason God gave talents to other people so that they can sing, and then the others will be buying the music. So do that. Pastors, ngaisa artist church kumienu, mwamushishako na ama CDs wa prophet, wa apostle mwamushishako ama CDs. But limomule chito muntu nga mwamuita, ta mwamulipire mwamwelefe at transport, apope na ama CDs, imonga mwasenda ama CDs, na manjero mwamuita no mushishapo na CD nangu imo. Wa prophet, wa apostle, wa reverend, wa bishop. Uyo artist alaikala shani. Bushemulefu abaka musekenge fibachiraseka Dave Zambia. Atitafu alabu ino. Moneni kunga ndoko alaikala. When in the actual sense mwaremu ita for free. Listen to me. Even if you know somebody, pay them for their services. It's better ngana muishiwa na you agree at a certain level of the way you know each other to say, oh, listen, mona ifoto alishiwa na lekandi pile koso much, not for free. Lekeni ifyo mulele nga bantu wale tuseka fwema artists fwebo beta chama celebrities they even aba museko kwa lekala baninoko, but aba leseka you find that 3/4 of them they never bought his music or attended his show. They were just downloading. Even if they played, oh, we love you, Dave, it's never been easy to stay in love with you. Benango mutima na. Mwa download the nimbo for free, so she perform it amwashtile. You never paid for them. Ngamwa mu download pa website. Indalama tashisa pona kuri ifwe nangu mwa pa YouTube tashisa ko kuri ifwe. It's better artist wamutuminanga walikwata namba yako ebere muntu wandi ulimbolo benindu temwa na teni kwacha. It's a lot to appreciate somebody just for one song. Album ngani 100 kwacha, it doesn't hurt. Indalama mulipira kumishishi kuma data kuma neos kuma handbags kunsa patowa na mayo bashitata kuti mwashita CD 100 kwacha. It will not hurt, and the artist will know what to do with that money. Batata mweba fyashi mweba likunse mweba lentamba. Bamayo mweba liuko mweba lentamba. My brother and my sister, support us. If you are not going to laugh at us the way you've laughed at Dave's family, because he was making big songs, because he was looking good in videos, he was a superstar, and you laughed at the family house where he was. Support us, buy into our talents. If we come out here or to lesha kwa amatolo show, not quarter show, we'll be having a show. The show, we are only charging a 50 kwacha, 100 kwacha. Come to our shows. When you give us those monies, not tukula mwena mofema tonga tuamupela ina ala kwa tempie shingi ala wina. No, the reason mwala tupele la chile MPH because you are coming to watch our shows, our creativity. Tulaisa muku mimbila imwe. That's the reason mwala tulipila. Na ifwemo tumwena tumwemo tuinga pangile mpia. Elo lesa nga tupali na muli ili enshila. Na foto wa ishibako ifi ya kuchitana chile mpia mukesa tulipila. No tu kwamba kuchitaka kirete foto wala wina. No. Lesa li tupela talent emo tulila. Leta li tupela ma gifts emo tulila. Mwachita understand. So ngatwalanda tunatukwata show. Iseni ngatwalanda tulesha CD. Shteni. So that mailo tamwakese tuseka na karia iyo. So that mailo tamwakaseke na umbi artist. Ngefyo mwatiseka Dave. Ngana apanga show. Slap D apanga show. Mark 2 apanga show. Ephraim apanga show. Kabieni mushite ticket muingire. Kabieni mushite CD. Ngafumia album. So that mailo muika museka. Nga mwashita CD. Mwayadi pila kushow. 100 kwacha. Yadaye nala vika pa mwama 100 kwacha nga muliteni mulibanga. Kuti ashita motoka. Kuti ashita plot. Kuti akule nganda. Aleikala na wino. na encouragement yakuya mukushita CD nangu yakuya mukushita iticket yakuya kusho lyalalenga okwebati uli omuntu akekale bwino akabonfye empya ilya n'amaano akakiteko efituntulu so that mailonga afuata mwaka museke. That's how we live. That's how we live. Mwila tuseka fyenga techimushite. Mwila tuseka fyenga techimushite mushite tiketi, techimushite CD, techimushite olwimbo lwesu. Mwila tuseka. Tulabika mama efforts ayengi impia, inshita. Sacrifice in this music that you see us doing, in these videos. And when it comes to videos, ama videos yali dula mwebana bakwalesa. That's why abantu batitira bamukwashime efyakufuala pakwe bati bamoneke bwino. Why? Because the video is going to sell you. Nga babwekesha mumwamu kumanya miserable. You are the same people that puts memes on Facebook ata ama Zambian celebrities bachitanga bakumanya pamo ebale kubaibisha pakwe batu bachite recognize. The reason you fail to recognize them is because pakupanga video bala mukwashime efyakufuala elo nga bashime efyakufuala video nga yapa bala bwekeshamo babwelela muri tulio efyakufuala tutatumoneka bwino so that mu video muliana abawama in person nga mwamusanga mwamupitira because tafuele ku efyakufuala nga fira mwamwele mu video. Na reason mulandu wako bati tamule shitako minimbo shakwe. So ngata mushitira la shitashani efyakufuala. Ngata mushitire nimbo shakwe ala lipira shana ama bills. Ngata mushitire inimbo shakwe nangu CD yakwe. Ala shitashana upgrade life yakwe. Ala shitashana upgrade life yakwe. Life yakwe te have upgraded. But inga mwashita that person who upgrade the life. Mwila tuseka fye ba Zambia, mwila tuseka fye, tuchiteni support. Mwila tuseka fye. Tuchiteni support ba Zambia, nga mulefu atuikale bwino. Umuntu uli onsole ntambapa ngale imbanga takwa vapo nefya support me. But God saw it fit to give talents to certain people so that he knew that you ngana mpele talent. These others that listen, they can support. Many people watching me might have gone to school, but you don't have jobs right now in Zambia. The only way one can do better in Zambia, it's in business and in their talents and gifts. Abenga bale pange mpya inonshita. Nyaba bemba, but tabale bachita support. Aba chita comedy, aba tunga, aba bila, aba chita draw. You know, but nga walia ku school inchitona shupa shama connections mu Zambia. Mwila tuseka fe mwebana bakwalesa. Be able to support us. Both from the church, the corporate world, the government, support us. Let the government invest in the art. Let the organizers of events pay the artists handsomely. Good monies, not peanuts. Let the private sectors, my companies, be able to endorse artists. Put them on billboards. Pay them good money. Not billboard tamurelipira ponefiri fionse. Awe. Put them on billboards. Pay them money. When you have a show, call them. Give them good money. Let them live good. Let them build houses. Let them buy cars. So that we are not mocked, we are not laughed at. Mwituseka fye ba Zambia ngefye mwaseka Dave because ali mbeni mbwe isuma tali ikala okusuma monene abafyashefo bareikala. Buy into our talents and we are going to live good. The efforts that we put in our works is not equal to what we get in or what we get out of. Katuishi tsungu mwe again in the sankanyafi and palasi, you're going to laugh at me at the end of the day, but at least tonight I've poured out myself, and the reason it's because of what I saw about Dave. So again, as I come into the conclusion, I said I'm a business-minded person. I'm a business-minded person. If there's somebody who's watching me right now, you're not yet married, you're planning for your wedding, I MC events. I MC corporate events, weddings, concerts, come together parties. I MC events. I'm an MC, director of programs. If you want to watch my videos, how I MC events, go on my YouTube. It has got the same name as this account, Petershakes Kaira. Go there. If you want to see just wedding videos, how I MC, type on YouTube, Petershakes Weddings. The videos will pop up. My number is there. Or you can come back to Facebook. If you are planning a wedding, inbox me, call me, talk to me. Mpeniko enchito. Pako batinga mwandipira nka shiteko plot tamwakanseke palast. Mpeniko enchito shakushita MC ama events yenu. Nangwaya mu family aba brother benu. The other thing that I do business. I sell shoes, handbags. I sell clothes. For now, nachisa lero kufuma kulwangwa ni ndeta dry fish. Lidiesa vidia abaso. Ndeshtisha. Inbox me, I'm selling fish. Support my business so that tomorrow you are not going to laugh at me. If you want the fish, inbox me right now. Inbox me right now and I'm going to get back to me. Or rather, you can call me. Let me put up my number and pin it in the comment. If you want the fish, you can call me on the number that I'm going to put in the comment section. In the comment section. If you want a fish, I'm putting the number in the comment section. You call me on that number when I'm done with the live video because I'm using the same phone for the live video. You want fish, call me on the number that I'm going to put in the comment section. Luangwa fish. So I've commented my number. I'm going to pin the comment. I want to pin the comment. Yeah. So that is my number. If you want a fish, I've pinned my number in the comment section. But don't call me now. Don't call me now because the phone I'm using right now, ndiye kuzabwelela call when you call me. So you can call me on that number. You can call me on that number or you can as well inbox me if you want a fish. And I would urge any other artist out there, do business as well if you can. The business that you are able to do, go ahead and do it. Don't just depend on music. Don't just depend on music. But Zambia, as I conclude, I've put my number there. I'm going to repeat my advert again. I've talked about the eve and everything. And this video is gonna be just here on this timeline for I don't know forever. So that whoever would want to watch it, they'll watch it. And I'm gonna download it and put it on my YouTube channel as well. Just for keeps. So I'm going to repeat. I'm not just an artist, a gospel artist that sings music. If you want me to come and sing at your wedding or any event, your concert, you can contact me, but at a fee. I'm going to charge you because that's my work. If you want me to come and sing at your wedding, I would come at a fee because that's my job. If you want me to MC your wedding, to MC your concert, I travel around the country. Recently, I was in Chingola and Kitwe. I went to sing at a church. I also went to MC a wedding. So I travel wherever in the country. Konsoko muri, kundola, kustamfia, kukasama, wherever you are. If you're having a wedding, I MC events, be able to call me so that you don't laugh at me tomorrow. The money you're going to pay me, I'll use it wisely. The way I use the money wisely, I do business. I can MC your event. Maybe your friend, your neighbor is having a wedding. Recommend them that there is this guy so that you don't laugh at me. My number is there. This is my account. I have a page under the same name. Go and like it. Go on YouTube. Watch my videos of our MC events. If you like it, call me so that you don't laugh at me. For the other artists, if you love their music so that you don't laugh at them, go and buy their music. Don't download the music for free. Don't do that so that tomorrow you not laugh at them. I really appreciate for everybody that has watched and commented this live on this live broadcast. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. God bless you. And I hope whatever I have said, somebody has gotten sense in what I have said. I hope I've not offended nobody in what I've talked about in my live broadcast. God bless you, and thank you for everybody that will call that number that they want the fish that I brought. I came in today. Thank you for everybody that has inboxed me. I'm gonna get back to you. If you're watching me right now, you inboxed me. If I'm taking long, get that number in the comment section that I've pinned. Call me after the live broadcast and I'm gonna deliver the fish tomorrow. I can only deliver in town. I can only deliver in town if you're in Lusaka, that is. If you want to order, you can still call me. I can sell you on order price so that you can also resell. Alright, so that you can also resell. Reverend Kabanya saying, be blessed too, very wise and frank address. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate, Reverend. I really, really appreciate. If an artist is having a concert out there, go there and support so that you don't laugh at them tomorrow. Go and buy a ticket, go and buy a CD. If Slap D is putting up a show, go and buy a ticket, enter there. Don't wait for Fali Ipupa to go and pay 2515. They get the money and go to Congo and enjoy that money that is supposed to be for the Zambians. Support the Zambians so that they can live like the Fali Ipupas, so that they can live like the Davidos, so that they can live like the Pato Rankings. Support us. Support any other artist as long as you love their music. They are your own. They are your brothers. They are your sisters. We are your brothers. Support us. Support us. God bless you and God bless the works of your hands. Thank you for watching and shalom, shalom. Bye-bye.